Welcome back. So let's continue the purchase order report. Now before selecting the data from the history table, here as we have two important fields, LOEKZ and the ELIKZ. LOEKZ means if the line item is deleted, okay, then we'll get either L or X in this column. And as I explained, ELIKZ, suppose the delivery is completed, okay, so then this line item like will have the X. Let me explain you in the table level. This is the EKPO table. So here you can see for this purchase order, the line item 20 is deleted. So whenever any line item is deleted, we can see this indicator here as L. Sometimes this is X also. So if this is initial, this means that this is not deleted. If any value here, this means that the line item is deleted. Okay. Suppose in the purchase order number, here if I open that purchase order 01. So here you can see that for the second line item, the deletion indicator is there. So this we can identify if any value is there in this column, this means that the line item is deleted. And the second field, the next column, that is ELIKZ. So if the delivery is completed, then that column will have the value as X. If all the material we have received, here you can see the ELIKZ. So here it is X. This means that for this purchase order, this line item, the delivery is completed. We have received the total quantity. We don't want to select this. Fine. So what we can do in two ways. I will explain both the way. So let me define one more constant value here. Let's say C underscore flag 1 value is X. Okay. So what we can do here I will add in the matnar and B ELIKZ not equal to C underscore flag. This means that system will not select the record wherever this indicator equal to this flag. We can also write like this directly. Okay, but it is good practice instead of hard coding, use the constant. Fine. So this is I have written the logic for the ELIKZ not equal to flags not equal to X. One more option that I will write for this LOEKZ. So I want to delete the table GT underscore EKPO. Okay, if any value is there in this field. So how we'll write here delete GT underscore PO where LOEKZ is not initial. What is meaning of this? This will delete the GT underscore EKPO if this field contain any value. Fine. Now just sort the data. Which are the key field? EBELN and EBELP. Sort GT underscore PO by EBELN and EBELP. Okay. So here I am excluding the delivery completed line items and here I am deleting the deleted records. Deleted line items. Okay. Now we'll go for the selection of the history. So I will write here select all the columns. I will select again all the columns from that EKB. Let me select the first the key fields, then BWART and the mange. Okay, so I will write here select EBELN, EBELP, VGABE, fiscal year, BELNAR, BUZA, then BWART and mange. Okay, from which table? From EKBE. Okay, now for all entries in, I want to check whether this table is initial or not before this. I will write a logic. So I want to select the history. Okay, I want to select the data of history for all the purchase order and line item in this table only, not for all the POs. That's why we have to write here for all entries in GT underscore PO, where EBLN, this history table purchase order number, equals to, where in which table I have the purchase order and line item in this table. So I will write here GT underscore PO EBLN and EBELP equal to GT underscore PO EBELP. Fine. What we are doing here, into is not allowed. Okay, I forgot to write the into clause from all entries in which table. So I will write here into GT underscore EKBE into table GT underscore EKBE. Okay, let me check what is the issue. Into corresponding fields of table GT underscore EKBE. Let's check the error. Save, check. So into is not error here. Where is clouded? Let me check. Select to do from EKBE. Let me write here from EKBE into corresponding fields of here. So code correction. So I am selecting all the columns from EKBE into the corresponding fields of GT underscore EKBE for all entries in GT PO, that is the previous query. Okay, and where the EBLN equal to this field and EBLP equal to the next column. Okay, now as I explained before, using the for all entries, you have to make sure this table is not initial. Okay, so you have to write here if GT underscore PO body is not initial. This is must, else we will get the wrong record. System will select all the records if this table is blank. Fine. So first we have selected here the header record. We have deleted the deleted line items. We have sorted the data and we have selected the history table. Now next we will make a loop. Okay. Okay. So now let's write the logic for the final calculation. So what is our requirement? We required here the GR quantity and the reversal quantity. GR quantity 101, reversal 102, and the balance quantity. All three we required. So either we can create a new final internal table or we can add the additional column in the same first internal table. Both are okay. So I will just add the column here itself. Okay, let's say history and balance. So I write here like GR of type EKPO mench. After GR, I will write GR underscore reverse of type EKPO, again same mench, balance of type EKPO mench. Okay, so now one more thing here, I forget to add that logic also. So three columns I have added here. So before that, see here in the history table, we are selecting all the data based on the purchase order number and line item number. So if your requirement is you want all the moment type, okay, you want to include all the moment types, all the invoice verification, don't pass anything. But here my specific requirement is I want only 101 and the 102 moment type, right? So that's why I will pass here the BWART. So here I will write and bracket BWART equals to C underscore 101 or BWART equal to C underscore 102. I want two moment type, right? I want 101 and 102. That's why we have to write logic like this. Fine. So next we have to make a loop. We have to make loop at the first table, then loop on the second table, and get the required data. So the get data part is done. Now we'll build the data. Okay. So I will write here the next perform routine. Perform build underscore data. Okay. So this I have selected. So to build the data, see our main data is in this table GTEKPO. And in this table only we have added the new columns in which we required GR, reversal and the balance quantity. So we'll make loop at the GT underscore EKPO. Okay. So in this perform build data I will write loop at GT underscore PO into GS underscore PO. Okay. And first end loop, clear the work area. So here we'll use the parallel cursor method. What is the parallel cursor method? First read the record using binary search. If size of RC equal to 0, then loop into second table. Because here we have to make use of loop inside loop, right? So for loop inside loop, always go for the parallel cursor method. So what I have to check? Now I am into first table. So here I need to check whether the records are there or not in the second table, EKB table, for the current purchase order number and the line item number. So before that, we'll sort the data here, like sort GT underscore EKB by same EBELN and EBELP. If you want to use binary search, you must to sort the data based on that key. Fine. So inside the loop, first I will check whether the history record is available or not. So the read table GT underscore EKB, this is internal table. So read the record into work area with key. Okay. So which are the common key? The purchase order number. Now my current purchase order number will get in this GS underscore PO. So here we have to write GS underscore PO EBELN, which is my second key, because in one purchase order there can be multiple line items. So the second line item is EBELP. Again, this is equals to GB underscore EBELP. Okay. So first, and here we have to make addition binary search. What is binary search? We will learn in our syntax learning. With the binary search, the search operation will be fast. Fine. So here, if psi sub RC equals to 0, and if the history record is found, then how to write a parallel cursor loop? Loop at GT underscore EKBE into GS underscore EKBE from psi tabix. This is the method of how to write the parallel cursor method. So how this get executed actually? Suppose for this purchase order and line item number, system found in this table at the row number 10. Okay. So this loop will get start from the row number 10 instead of starting from the row number 1. This is the advantage of psi tabix. Fine. Save, check and activate. So the loop will start from the respective tabix, and when the loop will, we have to exit. Whenever the PO number is changed in this loop or the line item is changed. If the PO number, once the loop is start from the row number 10, we are going to 11, 12, 13. So as soon as the PO number or the line item of this structure is not matching with this, we have to exit the loop. So how to write the logic? If GS underscore EKB EBELN not equal to GS underscore PO EBLN. Okay. For this you have to learn parallel cursor method, or what is the second condition? If GS underscore EKBE EBELP not equal to GS underscore PO EBELP. So either once the second loop is started, and if the purchase order number is not matching with the current loop purchase order number, or the line item is changed, exit the loop, come out of the loop. Fine. This is the way how we write the logic for the parallel cursor method. This is the way how we write the parallel cursor method. Okay. So loop is started here is the parallel cursor method, and now inside this we have to make logic for GR and the reversal. That we'll learn in the next session. Thank you.